So now we've talked a little bit about slope and constant rate. So we're going to start putting that into the y equals mx form. That's part of the equation of a line. So if we have a proportional linear relationship, which is what we looked at when we looked at constant rate, okay, a linear relationship is proportional when the ratio of y to x is constant. So if you put y over x and you simplify it and compare that to all the other y's over x's, it's going to be the same number. M is your slope, okay? That's what this says right here. And M is not going to be 0. If you have a slope of 0, remember, and then that's horizontal, and undefined is vertical. So an example of what that looks like, y equals 3x, 3 would be your slope. A grocery store sells 6 oranges for $2. The cost of oranges and the number of oranges are proportional linear relationship. This situation can be represented by y equals 1/3 x. I'm going to graph the equation and determine and interpret the slope. So we have oranges and cost. Our oranges are 6 for $2. So our slope, remember we have y equals mx plus b. M is my slope, so that's what's being multiplied by x. That's change in y over change in x. So that's going to go up 1, because remember we have left slash down is negative, up and right is positive. So we're going to go up 1 and right 3. So up 1 over 1, 2, 3. Up 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we're going to graph it. And what that's saying is we want to know what the slope means. So that's saying 1/3. So that would be 33 cents per orange. Last one, the number of miles a whale can swim and the time in minutes are in a proportional linear relationship as shown in the graph on the right. Determine and interpret the slope. So we're going to pick 2 points on the line. Make sure they're at an actual intersection. Different color. At an actual intersection. So if we look at this, I'm going to choose a different one. Okay, let's look at the green ones instead of the purple ones. Okay, these look like they're up 1 to the right 1, but we have to look at the number of minutes. Okay, so we have change in y over change in x. I'm going to go up 1, that's going from 5 to 6, so that is 1. But when I go right, I'm going right 1, but we're going from 10 to 12, so that is actually moving to the right 2. So the slope is 1/2, and that is saying that a whale can swim 0.5 miles per minute. And if we find the unit rate, it's going to be the same as the slope. You're saying how many miles he can swim in 1 minute, and that's 1/2 mile per minute. 0, 0 says that a whale can swim 0 miles in 0 minutes. So that's looking at the y equals mx form of linear equations. We'll look more into that because there's a little bit more to that equation.